Hi everyone, hope you're doing well from wherever you're watching this channel, depending on the time zone. Now, after the incident that happened in Homa Bay, Gachagwa came out to do a comparison between the current PS for Interior, Raymond Omolo, and another powerful Luo man who served under the late President Daniel Arap Moi. And in Gachagwa's comparison, he ended up warning Raymond Omolo. Keep it in mind that there are goons who are assigned to make sure that the Linda Wananchi rally in Homa Bay is not succeeding. Their names are out, and we will be sharing that information also. But they are being protected by powerful individuals in the government. So Gachagwa started by revealing the level of damage which happens due to the assignment that was given to certain goons to disrupt the Linda Wananchi rally. And it turned out that about 5 people died, 33 are nursing serious injuries. About 22 vehicles were set on fire, 2 churches destroyed, 2 hotels destroyed, among many other things.
These are the casualties. Police women in Patia Subui. 1 police officer has been killed. 5 civilians are dead. 33 Luo men have panga cuts. They are in hospital. 8 cars were torched. Naizi, their police. 22 civilian cars are destroyed. 3 churches have been destroyed. 2 hotels have been destroyed. They have left a tale of destruction. William Ruto has declared war on the Luo nation, saying he bought ODM, he paid. Now wameanza kusikiza akina Sifuna na akina Babu. According to him, Wajaluo, they are his private property because he paid money. And he's saying no fellows should go to talk to them.
After that statement, Gachagwa brought in a story of another powerful man like the current PS, Raymond Omolo we have. He came from Luo Nyanza, a man by the name Hezekiah Oyugi. He was very powerful with a mighty pen, like how Gachagwa puts it. Very close to Moi and at the center of decision making. But later, Oyugi did not finish very well. The very same government ended up in Gachagwa's statement to inject the most powerful PS from Luo Nyanza with a substance which later he never survived after 7 years, and no one even attended his burial. In his statement, his advice to Raymond Omolo: you are being misused to cause havoc, but at the end of the day, the very same government will dump you.
I'm here with PS Raymond Omolo. Young man, because I know you. I want to tell you today from where you are. There was another Luo man, short like you, a bit plump when Mbebo kidogo. Alikuwa anaitwa Hezekiah Oyugi. alikuwa na nguvu kama hiyo uko naye. Alikuwa anaitwa Kalam Maduo, the mighty pen. His word was law. Alikuwa shamba yake iko pahali inaitwa Rongo. There was no airport. There was nowhere planes could land. There was no airstrip. Alikuwa anapiga simu, OCS inafunga barabara pande hii na pande ile kilomita 6. Anaangusha ndege kwa rami. Anaenda kwa shamba, anakaa kutoka asubuhi mpaka jioni. Magari pande ile zinangoja, magari pande hizi zinaengoja. Akimaliza, anaingia kwa ndege, hiyo gari zinaanza kusonga. That is how powerful Oyugi was. Alikuwa ni yeye peke yake, walikuwa naenda sauna na Moi. Wanaingia wanaume, wanakaa uchi, wanaota joto na kusweat. Wanaamua ni nani atakuisha Kenya, ni nani atasimama. Tulikuwa sisi tukiwa Madiu, akikupigia simu, hata kama uko 400 kilometers, unasimama ukiongea na yeye na simu, na kupiga salute kwa simu. That is how powerful he was. Akatumiwa na Moi, akatumiwa kuumiza watu. Ndiye alileta maneno ya rigging ya 1988. When Mwai Kibaki here alikuwa rigged kama chairman wa KANU hapa Nyeri. Na ndio Kibaki siku hiyo akasema even rigging requires some intelligence. Hiyo system yote biwot akapatiwa cell, akaletewa mattress, akaletewa kila kitu, akakaa hapo ya kufunika watu macho. Oyugi akadungwa sindano. Life was never again the same. In 7 months he was dead. Not even the assistant chief of his area, not even Mzee nyumba 10 alikuja mazishi yake. That is how Moi misused Hezekiah Oyugi. We are today's Hezekiah. Ile jamii Moi alitoka, ndio jamii wametoka. History is repeating itself. Siku Ruto atakugeuka hivi karibuni, akiona kura ya Wajaluo hakuna, kwa sababu hakuna. Ndio utajua huyu ni nani.
There are names being mentioned about what Standard has given a headline, untouchable goons. And there are leaders who have been mentioned who seemingly are protecting these goons and also giving orders to them. And among those names, the man whom Gachagwa is complaining about is also being mentioned. We will be looking into that. But before we continue, I have a quick and a very humble request. For those who are watching the channel and you have not yet subscribed, please consider subscribing. To our returning subscribers, I must say thank you so much. And again, to all our viewers, please give this video a thumbs up. Thank you so much, and back to our discussion. Now, there is one man by the name Kasim Abdi Sebu. His name has been mentioned severally. This is what Standard is saying. They pose for cameras, issued chilling threats, mobilized armed youth, and later celebrate online after violently shutting down an opposition rally. As Homa Bay reels from 4 deaths, dozens of injuries, and widespread destruction, the Standard unmasked the political foot soldier accused of turning the lakeside town into a no-go zone and exposes the powerful networks allegedly shielding them from arrest and prosecution. The scale of violence and impunity point to a brazen political militia operating in plain sight. This information has been investigated. And here is what was shared from the mainstream media.
Abdi Sebo, popularly known as Abdi, is the alleged leader of a feared gang known as the Homa Boys, and is now at the center of investigations into Sunday's deadly chaos in Homa Bay. Abdi is said to have close links to senior political and government figures, including Homa Bay Governor Gladys Wanga and the Interior Principal Secretary Raymond Omolo. As we speak, 2 people, including a police officer, are dead, while scores are injured, nursing panga injuries in hospital. KTN sought comment from both Governor Wanga and PS Raymond Omolo, but the duo had not actually responded by the time we went on air. KTN senior security reporter Francis Ontomwa reports.
The face of a ruthless gang leader, full of hate, a man working at the behest of politicians and who can do anything to please his masters. In this video captured a few hours after Sunday's skirmishes in Homa Bay, Abdi Sobe is clearly in a celebratory mood. We have stopped them, and they can do nothing about it, he says. Investigators have narrowed in on this gang leader and his men, said to number in the tens. Abdi allegedly works for Governor Gladys Wanga.
Last Thursday, wakakamatwa 7 of them. Police were working professionally. When they got intelligence that that gang is working on to disrupt mkutano ya leader mwananchi, wakakamatwa. Gladys Wanga akatafuta Kasongo. Akamwambia ile watu zategemea hii weekend wamekamatwa. Then Kasongo akapigia huyu Mohamed Amin, the DCI, very notorious in covering up and subverting the rule of law. Then DCI akapigia huko, akaambiwa waachiliwe. The police were very demoralized.
Evidence that Abdi works closely with top politicians in the region is captured in this video, where he is addressing a gathering attended by none other than Interior PS Raymond Omolo.
Kolo Dr. PS Raymond, akuai, kende wajo niki kachaka timu makosa, okade timu. Togimbe kuergi, kikibini ki anja tendwa.
Insiders have told KTN that Abdi coordinates the goons from various parts of Homa Bay County for various political operations. Once the operation is complete, he is charged with paying his members the amount of money they had agreed upon.
Every goon was supposed to be paid 10,000. The goons are crying, they were shortchanged, wakanyolewa 6, wakapewa 4. Hii wizi Kasongo amefundisha mpaka watu yake. Wanaiba mpaka pesa ya goons.
On Sunday, goons took control of Homa Bay town from as early as 6 a.m. to scatter the Linda Mwananchi meeting. They barricaded roads leading into town, frustrating their entry into CBD. Who exactly is Abdi Sebo, and who gave him the power to mobilize dozens of young men and effectively take control of parts of Homa Bay? Reports have also previously linked him to the late Kasipul MP Ongondo Were. Just how can citizens trust the country's security apparatus when individuals alleged to be involved in political violence are seen in the company of senior government officials? Francis Ontom.
Now, as the story continues in exposing really what is happening there, you come to agree with the Gachagwa that there's a possibility that the PS is being used to cause havoc to his own community, in fact, and the entire nation. But at the end of the day, when it comes now to sealing evidence and all that, really he might end up in certain manner. The Office of Inspector General, National Police Service, press statement. They have issued a statement here, and in that statement, they are now confirming that one Kasim Abdi Sebo is now being pursued for an arrest and to appear before DCI to record a statement. But how did it start? After the noise was too loud on social media. So when you look at that story, you come to a conclusion and agree with one Rigathi Gachagua. I don't know your views up to there. And so let us meet in the comment section so that we can continue with our panel discussion. Otherwise, thank you so much for listening to me up to this far, and see you in our next video.